Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are returning to our game where we find ourselves in early May of 1942. A couple turns ago, we just had a massive showdown in the Pacific, and we managed to sink 4 American carriers laden with fighters. We also get an event this turn. Basically, we get a free aircraft carrier. I think it has a cargo space of 3. Yeah, work on one of these vessels is now finished. So it's a converted luxury liner that was converted into an aircraft carrier, the Junyo. We can find it over here. The IGN Junyo. Light carrier. Cargo space of 2. But you know what? At this point, every little cargo space counts. Okay. So let's start with some recon, exploring the surrounding areas, because we still need to keep tabs of where the enemy is, of course. We got our destroyer. Let's go look for things to destroy, but probably I think we're safe over here. Let's come back to Tokyo. And we're running. Okay, well let me get to the workers later on. I want to do my military movement first. So we left our navy here in Truk. We are reinforcing it a little bit with some more navy that's on the way, like these guys, for instance. So let's bring these guys up. Yeah. But basically, we need to spend several turns, 5 turns, to completely heal these guys. You can see so many of these cruisers are sitting at 2 health, so we need to take a moment and just rest. We do have a transport here with a paratrooper. They do still have a navy. We'll tell you what. While we're sitting here resting, we have at least 1 transport here good to go. These guys can probably skip. Well, I want to do some recon on the surrounding area. So what do we have over here? Oh, they already moved several fighters here. Wow. Well, they did invade it with several transports. But it looks like their cruisers are all right here. Their navy's right here. Not all of their navy, I'm assuming, and they have a carrier, so they're not completely out of carriers. They have 1 Yorktown class. Several GIs and Marines here as well. Right. So this is a bit of a stronghold. We can't get range over there, unfortunately. Let's get you healed. All the planes that need to heal, let's take this opportunity and just heal. Everyone else, we're kind of just going to be scouting around. I really need to just heal for these guys. I don't want to go into action with a couple of fully healed planes. I'd rather just make sure that we're all healed. Yeah, so these planes can all heal. We're just scouting out, doing passes over the empty water, making sure there's nothing lingering anywhere. But I think we're good. Yeah, I mean, I guess we want to be thorough. We can get all this. Just to be safe. Yeah, so our zeros, we can take this opportunity to heal them. You can be on interception. Well, I guess I'm going to have all our zeros. I'm assuming they're not coming at us with fighters right now. And if they're not involved in combat, they're going to be healing, I think. So let's keep them on interception. And yeah, so we do have a couple of ships that are good with our transport, but I am too paranoid to send them out. I don't know if we can make a move on Midway. Speaking of, let's come do a pass over here, see what we got dealing with. And just like the other island we just spied on, they got quite a bit over here. Yeah, several GIs, at least 4, and several Warhawks. Yeah. It'll be tough. I definitely need a lot more naval firepower, and I don't have that at the moment, but that's okay. We're taking a step back to heal. Come back here. I didn't mention it, sorry, but Nothing much happened on their turn, but they did sink another submarine that was over here, so I need to be careful. And I guess another submarine that was here. Ooh, that's right, because I was wanting to go spy on the British. So they sunk 2 more submarines. So we're nearly out of submarines. I need to be really careful. So maybe I'll, like, move him more over here. Of course, we have some maritime patrol aircraft. Let's do what we do best in patrol. Yeah. Okay. So our vassal did move up, and they do want to make a move on this city. So that's why I was moving up with them. I don't think the AI knows how to deal with damage per turn tiles, because otherwise... I mean, this tile has more defense, but I don't know if that's worth 10% damage. Anyways, yeah, several of our ships here also need to heal. Not as bad as the other fleet, but still. So let me maybe skip their turn. But everyone that's not needing to skip, let's cancel the transports, just in case. And cancel the carriers as well. Yeah, it's not too many, because we also split off some of them, because we're sending these guys to go join the Pacific fleet. Because I want to run over here. 18 movement. I don't know if we can get all the way over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just enough. Yeah, let's do that. This one battleship is the slowest guy with only 18 movement. So what do we got here in Singapore? Still all their fighters are there. What are we dealing with? So the 2 flak, Singapore Fortress, 2 artillery, Indian Division. Plenty of infantry. I think I want to make a move on this city first. Kuala Lumpur. That's the one I bombarded last turn. So let's come on over here. Yeah, especially with our group right here. A couple of them are a little bit wounded, but not really. If we hit them here... What are we looking at if we were to do amphibious assault? Not great. So what if we were to delay our healing and have all these battleships and cruisers come over here and bombard them so we can do some amphibious landings this turn? No, that wouldn't be good. Because then my my whole navy would be over here protecting the transports. Look at that garrison run. My whole navy would be over here protecting the transports, exposed to their air force. And I guess they have... Well, let me see. Yeah, these guys don't have enough range. You don't have enough range. You don't have enough range. Bummer. And I have, like, a couple of fighters on these carriers, but it's really not enough. Damn, I should have moved some of these zeros more down here. That's okay. What about you? Yeah. I really don't want the AI to have to throw all their infantry at him first to, like, weaken him. Because I don't want the AI to, like, throw all his units into a death trap. But if it weakens them, it weakens them. We're going to keep our worker here until we get transport over here. Skip return. And yeah, we're still keeping an eye on... I'm planning something for taking these 2 islands, just to divert them. So you're keeping over here in the meantime. Yeah. I would rather... A lot of these guys aren't damaged too much. A lot of these guys are just healing 1 turn. This battleship is the only 4 turn. This other battleship is 3 turn. Everyone else is only 2 turns or 1 turn. So I think I'll just keep you guys here. Let you heal. Yeah, I gotta push these British planes out of here. But once I do, I feel a lot better about, just... That could be rough. What about these two zeros? Only one of them's zero. Yeah. Okay, well, if I get bombed here, I get bombed here. There's some zeros overhead. So let's pull back. Oh, I don't have enough movement? Really? I miscounted. Okay. That's alright. I don't expect to be bombed here because of all the, I don't think they have a navy to come attack me. So I think I want to, when I land on the Aleutian Islands, I want to land with 2 garrisons. So they can be the ones that take the island and hold it. So these infantry units, I'm still gathering down here. Let's keep you here. Skip your turn. And we're nearly done improving mainland Japan. Like I want to put, we're putting a railroad here. Want to put a railroad on this tile. That's just about all the improvements that I want to make over here. Do a quick pass with our destroyer. I kind of want to send one of my submarines. Well, I guess all my submarines are dead. To go just blow up a random fishing boat over here just to make them paranoid. All right, skip your turn. Yeah, come on back over here. I kind of want to send this, because we already have plenty of carriers over here in the Pacific. We have 4 carriers, right? So I might send this carrier, actually, over to, like, the Indonesian front. Load them up with 2 fighters. So I'm making a fighter in 2 turns here in Shanghai. They got a long movement, 20 movement. Wow. You can get all the way over here? What? That's insane. Okay, yeah, we'll just come over here to Hugh. Alright, these infantry we're training, we're sending over to go fight the Chinese. This transport. Okay, so what I'm planning... I did actually take a few notes, because when I'm making these videos, it might be easy for me to miss the finer details. So... I made a few notes of like some smaller details I don't want to forget. Okay. So the transport in Okinawa and Shanghai. So this one and this one. I want to load up with with garrisons, and they're going to be the ones to invade the Aleutian Islands. Okay. This 0. Well, we have 3 other fighters over mainland Japan. I think I can afford to send this 0 to accompany this carrier that I just got for free. Just load him up. So I want to get one more fighter. This 0... I want him to heal. Keep him interception. I'll instead send this this Kate. With the aircraft carriers, their range isn't as important because the aircraft carriers themselves are mobile. So I'll move here. And you can't be loaded onto... I guess only 0s can be loaded onto the carrier? Ouch, I didn't know that. Okay, well, now I know. So if I have another 0 somewhere... Yeah. I'll train one. Okay, so we're moving on Chengdi. All of artillery, let's move up. So we should be good to take this city very shortly. Only 2 XP. Oh, well, this guy can get city bombarded. Yeah, that's good news. Alright, hit them. Alright, now we're dealing collateral damage. What are we looking at here? Gunpowder, combat. So 64, not great. And of course I do have a couple of fighters. So I think next turn, I want to put myself in a position where I can take Shanghai. So I'm not pushing 65%. So let's, not to mention all these guys. There's no railroads over here. Like, I really need to get railroads over here. So, like, it's almost, if I want to send these guys to Nanking, it's almost faster just to send them this way. So I'll just send this big stack right here. And next turn, definitely we can take Shanghai. We can keep the cavalry outside of enemy territory, not pay maintenance on them. Not. Alright, skip your turn. This paratrooper, I'll tell you what. I don't think we can make a move on Midway, just with how much American forces they have here and at Midway itself. I just don't like. So I should probably just be sending this transport back south to go help the front down here. So we do have several bombers. My paratroopers need reinforcements because the British looks like they've reinforced this city with artillery and infantry. Yeah, I think I'll be sending that one transport back down here. Tell you what, maybe our Navy's not really doing anything now. My ships that are fully healed, that is. So maybe I'll have this destroyer and cruiser accompany them. Yeah. So we'll come back down here. What is going on? I'm trying to click down here. Yeah, right here. Skip your turn. And we can't, yeah. Not enough movement. You can skip your turn. And these guys we're sending over to Truk to reinforce our fleet. Yeah, looks good. Alright. Chinese bombers. Or excuse me, Chinese fighters. They're still well they got rid of the one here. And this guy has a range of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we can get Shanghai. Alright. So we have the Shanghai transport. Where's the Okinawa transport? Let's load up this guy. And I think we're good to go. I don't think the Americans have a military presence over in the Aleutian Islands, so I think we can send them out without an escort. I'm doing this kind of just to throw them off, kind of like real life. Distract them. And my plan is I'm going to send both these transports to land on the same turn. So take both these cities on the same turn, so they can't reinforce the other one. And just sit there and hold it. Yeah. Alright, so we're doing stuff here. Another note I made is I want this city, this seems like a prime city, just train nothing but workers. So I'm going to set you on infinite after I finish this flak, that is. Get this iron mine up. Let's come finish this water mill. Yeah, get some more hammers here. So we're not safe to... Yeah, these fighters. We need more fighters ourselves to challenge their air superiority, but... In the meantime, where do they move that other Chinese fighter to, I wonder? Because there was one over here, the Adam Eve. Oh well, we find it. Okay, so we put a military academy in this city. So we're trying to pump up this city to be a little bit better. I might tear down another farm and make another water mill, because it looks a little food heavy for how close we are to the Happy Cap. I'm going to come put a mine here, I think, on this forest hill. And a railroad. I definitely need railroads over here. Oh, we got a Mitsubishi Corporation. So now we're now up to 2 hammers because we've secured enough resources. So I'm happy to see that. Boom. Yes. I'm gonna move this flak. I'm gonna have him sit maybe on, like, on a resource somewhere. I didn't realize he was just sitting over there doing nothing. I don't know what to do with you. Alright. This guy. So maybe I'll send these guys to New Guinea real quick. Maybe I can, like, secure New Guinea with, like, this fleet. And, like, this transport as well. Can we get all the way over here to Rebel? Yes, we can. So now we have 2 transports here, good to go. Let's go ahead and bomb this city. I'm going to retreat up into the hill, because we're outnumbered at the moment. Move you here. Move our tank over here. And with our bombers, yeah, let's just start bombing. I think the, let's bomb the infantry once. Hurt them. Make them scared to not, come attack me. And let's bomb the, city defenses next. So by the time our navy gets here, we can hopefully really hurt. Oh, look at this. Okay, this Dutch guy is going to die most likely. He's over here with 0.2 health. I don't know if he's going to take more damage this turn or the next turn, but yeah, I think he's done for. Alright. Ah, there's a destroyer over here, so they're the bane of my existence for my submarines. Our infantry here is good to go. Keep you here until then. Yeah, Marines, need more transports. Alright, fortify. And yeah, we're just going to move up with everybody. Try to move as fast as we can. And I think I want to start gathering a bunch of garrisons, like down here in Hong Kong, from all my Chinese cities who are training garrisons. So my transports can pick them up and just distribute them across the my empire to cities that need garrisons. Yeah, so I'm going to just come down here and garrison here. So, well, I guess not with you, but you can come down here and do the same thing. Can't make it there. We can make it here, Hollandia. I'll tell you what, we can make it over here to Sansapor, and I'm assuming maybe... So yeah, next turn if we get 15 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we should be good to land here. Assuming, well, where's our navy? Well, our navy's coming in. Ah, we're just shy of it. That's okay. Our cruisers can bombard and then come back. Yeah, okay. I should have moved that paratrooper then. Oh, well. That's okay. I'm ready to be rid of these British fighters everywhere. And what's a secure city over here on the Malay Peninsula? I think I'll, like, get a paratroop over here and, like, just start landing them on Sumatra and Java, so I can take these easily defended cities. Yeah. Whoa! You see that? Their fleet is here and he's fully healed. Uh-oh. He can definitely come and do some damage. He's got one battleship here. He's got two battleships here. Queen Elizabeth class, strength 52. I did not know that. We have a Congo class here, strength 50. But of course, we're caught on the open by one. Come on. I thought we could make it back, and now it's going to bite me in the butt. Yeah, his movement's 22 for his slower. He definitely has enough to make it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, not easy. He has enough to come here, hit me, and move back to Singapore. How do I want to play this? .22 move. British. Aye. With one transport. So you can't really take any of these cities because they all have multiple defenders. Five Queen Elizabeth class. That's 5 battleships? He has 5 battleships right there? I don't even know how I can fight that. Even if these guys had kept here, I would have 2 more battleships. So I'd have 3 against his 5. And of course, well, I guess there's 2 more that are here, damaged. Oof. Well, I don't know if I should just abandon this poor Congo class or not. Like, I'd rather not lose all these cruisers and destroyers on account of one battleship. But it definitely, if I move my whole fleet out here, I would get pulverized. I need to think about that. Let's heal the submarine. Okay, we got this oil well up. We can come down here and get another oil well. Or we can also come... We already have 2 oil. Both oil and rubber benefit us. But yeah, let's come make sure we connect a 3rd one just to be safe. Make a railroad here for 1 turn. Come down here. Alright. I think I want to send him to Kudat, because there's actually no defenders over here. Send you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What if I like... I can't even hit them. That's a bummer. Oh, we shot down a, a squadron. Okay, well, I'll take that. I wonder if that was one of them over Singapore. I'm guessing it was. Well, good job, man. That's something. Only our Zeros really have enough range to get over there. What if I use my transports, not my transports, my carriers, I'm moving within range for my airplanes. And I hit them. It's only a few planes. But I hit them, and hopefully that deters them enough. I'm going to do that. It's not too many planes. But we got to do what we got to do. Okay. So here come our carriers. Boom, boom, boom. So let's send him out. We got intercepted. By who? Semba Wing Station? Who has range within here? This guy? It's not this guy. Alright, let's get closer, I guess. One more. Wherever you are really messing with me, and I don't know who's intercepting you. I guess someone here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Do they have a carry over here? I don't know who's intercepting me. Alright, let's go again. Hit one of them. Okay, we're hurting him a little bit, but not nearly as much as I would have liked. Wow, he needs to be healed. But at least he didn't get shot down. But we sunk the HMS Resolution, so that's something. I think we sunk a carrier there. Not a carrier. We sunk a cruiser. And we hurt a couple of others. I didn't sink a battleship there, did I? Did I? HMS Resolution. Hold on, because I only see one battleship there now, I think. I don't know if I got so lucky to sink a battleship. But, hold on. S 1915 Revenge class battleship. Did I just sink another battleship with my very last plane? Okay, I'll take that. That's gonna make him. That's gonna upset him. He still has one more battleship there, of course. But yeah, not bad. Don't think. Yeah, we have no more planes in the area, unfortunately. I can hit that far. Got to keep these guys on air interception. I wish they were a little bit closer. Okay. I wish I knew where that one plane was that kept intercepting me. Anyways, for these guys, yeah, you're empty. If you get a paratrooper here, I might just come land and take that city. Yeah, you moved. Okay, next turn I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna airdrop this paratrooper to that one Dutch city. Yeah. Well, I see they have a light carrier here, but I don't see planes circling above. So I don't know what's going on with that whole situation. So, fully held cruisers, he now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fully held cruisers. 2 destroyers, a submarine, and a battleship. And of course here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might just... and a few destroyers. To really deter him, I might have these cruisers and these destroyers, who are not too badly damaged, but just come out here just to protect them. Because this one Congo, I don't want to lose the Congo. The Congo class battleship. So we're going to miss out on healing for a turn, but that's okay. Or 2 turns, I should say. The transports, we're all holding steady. The battleships, I need you guys healing. And the carriers, yeah, we're going to come on back here. Sit in the harbor. Okay, we can reach this city next turn if we so want to. So let me go ahead and take this moment to heal this guy. And send this bomber out on patrol. Here come the tanks. They have 2 movements, so I'm going to keep them here in Wuhan. And this transport, yeah, I'm keeping them nearby where I can land here potentially next turn. So skip your turn. Okay, garrison. We already have power here. That would give us 10% production. I'll just keep training garrisons, I think. No, I'll train some tanks. Let's train some tanks. We got a tank factory here. Here, now that we have the military academy, a levy would do a lot, wouldn't it? With all the modifiers. Well, let me do a levy first, and then a factory. And then I'll do a shale plant. So let me get the production for this city up and running. And we're going to chop down this forest. That'll give us some hammers. Right, Japanese infantry being trained. Well, let's train some Marines here. What can we train? I might have this city train a cruiser. 9 turns, it's not great. Here, let's work this style. Yeah, I don't know. I will have you... I guess a transport's cheaper, so I'll have you work on a transport. And I'll have you work on a transport as well. Yeah, these cities need more hammers flowing their way. We expanded the borders here. Let's do something like that. Let's get a barracks here, and maybe we can train some flak in this city. What are some of the other notes that I took? I took a few notes. So I wanted to train unlimited workers in Nanking, which we're going to be doing that. Lumber mill to Darien. Right, so this city's like has a military or Japanese manpower, so I want to give this city more production. Southeast farm to Nanking. Okay, we're going to be training a bunch of workers here. We have a levy here, so let's put this farm in our hands here in Nanking, away from Fuchao. Yeah, the transports, we're going to go to the Aleutian Islands. Culture in Guam. We want to expand our culture in Guam because there's a whale here. So let's work this hammer tile to get some more culture. Expand it in 3 turns. Why not? Culture in Makassar. I think that's over here somewhere. Yes, because there's a lot of tiles around here that we can work if we expand our culture. So let's expand our culture here. 2 turns. Culture in Davao. Where the heck is Davao? Where? Oh, right here. Yeah, we can expand our culture here. Yeah, 2 fish resources and a village. So yeah, let's do that. Excellent. And fish to Pyongyang, and we're stealing a fish away from Darien. Because I think Pyongyang needs more food because it's going to be working on these hill tiles. So let's do that. And we can... I guess we're short on food here. Maybe I should make a farm. I might actually... I know I just made this workshop. Ugh. I'll leave it there, but I think I'll put a farm there eventually. But Pyongyang already has a factory and a shale plant, so it's good to go. So I want to send more food to Pyongyang. Okay, well... At least we sunk another battleship. I can't complain about that. And I think I'm preparing myself that even with all his fighters over here, we still have plenty of... We have plenty of fighters over here guarding. Not to mention this 0. They're all hurt. Poor guys. Poor things. They need healing. I really need, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, more factories than just Shanghai training zeros. So instead of this transport, I'm going to have you train a couple of zeros. You don't have an aircraft plant. Okay, we're training Kawasaki, I guess so. We got to expand our corporation. I guess we're in a golden age, so I can run all these specialists, but I want it to grow a little bit. Okay. Well. Yeah, because I need to train just a ton of workers, because there's so many improvements in railroads, and not to mention workers can expend themselves in city for more, for free buildings in that city. Alright. Do we dare? I think we'll just keep here at 70% research. Taking our way to airdrop tanks. I can't wait till we get, because we're trying to get towards armor-piercing bombs promotion. Bonus versus water units. Requires combat 3. Ouch. That's a steeper requirement than I originally thought. But still, it would be nice to get this promotion. This also leads to the upgrade for the Zero, who has another movement and 3 more range. But he costs 48 more hammers. Still, every strength counts, and all the extra range is nice. Okay, well, I don't know. We'll decide when we get there if we want to tech towards a heavier bomber or a Zero. And we can maybe like trade a technology to India for basic computers. I would like to be able to do that. Okay, open borders, why not? I don't know if they're trading with him or not. Yeah, well, hopefully we can trade basic computers with India, and that unlocks the laboratory for a little bit more science if we want to do that. Security bureau. I don't know. It's nice, I suppose. I'm so worried about this. He can, well, let's say 8 cruisers. Yeah, I mean, we definitely outmatch him. I really just need to secure Singapore so I can get air superiority of the Dutch East Indies, so I can expand my Zeros all over the place, and I can continue dive bombing his fleet and not have to worry about it. But we're doing our best. This Malay Peninsula is being a much tougher task than I originally anticipated. I definitely would have supported that initial invasion a lot more if I was replaying this game, but that's okay. Alright. Of course, we're reproducing our navy over here, so, as we do. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Early May of 1942. Excited to see a potential next showdown here in the Dutch East Indies. Alright. I was excited to get another carrier for free. I think the Allies get plenty of units for free. Reinforcements joining the fight, so I was glad that we finally got our turn to get a free thing. Okay. Thanks for watching again, and stay tuned.